right, folks, are you ready for the main event of the evening?
Nothing like some screamo to get you pumped up before coming out for your title fight.
And here we have Nick Weaver. Nick Weaver representing the Factory. He has 6 fights on his amateur MMA record, currently 4-2. He is the Warrior.
He's got a good amount of experience, 6 fights under his belt compared to the 4 from his opponent. Both have 4 wins, you know?
Right.
And sometimes, again, some of these guys take away from a loss more experience than they ever could have gained from some of their wins.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, around here in Vigilant MMA, we like to call losses learning opportunities. And here he is, the Black Clover himself, Marquez Forrest. Currently an undefeated fighter holding a 4-0 record. Last time we saw him was at Combat Quest Jiu-Jitsu 4. He came up short against Khalil McKinney, who we saw come away with a victory earlier today.
It'd be interesting to see them go at it in MMA later.
Absolutely. Right now, out of over 220 fighters in the state of Florida, this man right here, the Black Clover, is ranked number 5. And if you're including the entire southeastern region in the United States, Marquez Black Clover Forrest is in the top 1% of all those fighters. This right here is a dangerous man, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, Florida's got a lot of good fighters.
Absolutely.
It's one of the meccas in America for MMA. You've seen it when you look at the UFC, when you look at PFL, when you look at Bellator. A lot of those guys come out of the big camps down here in Florida. Even if they don't live down here, they come down here for their training.
Find their way over here, absolutely.
It's a talent-stacked state. And down here, it doesn't snow, so you can stay warm all the time. You can train all the time.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
Our main event of the
It's
evening.
time to rock the cage. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening. This is a title match in a style of mixed martial arts with 3 3-minute rounds. This is for the vacant welterweight championship belt. Fighting out of the Battle Bloods blue corner with a win-loss record of 4-2 on behalf of the Factory Grappling Club, it's Nick Weaver. His opponent fighting in the 170-pound class out of Gracie, Brandon with a win-loss record of 4-0 is Marquez Forrest.
Both fighters receiving final directions from our official Padrino here.
Padrino's the man.
And here we are, both fighters back to their corners, Forrest and Weaver.
And the glove touch is off, the action is on.
And we are underway with the main event. Weaver Weaver not doing much to set up these kicks we've seen him throw. Nice right hand forced.
The one thing about feigning and faking is you have to deliver something real.
Right.
If you feint and you fake a lot, you don't deliver something that's threatening, your opponent's not going to have respect for you.
Big takedown.
Big takedown into half guard against the cage. Let's see what Weaver's going to do to react to get out of this, or maybe even try to look for a submission. We'll see. Looks like he's trying to choose to get back up to his feet.
Trying, but
he's got a
Force preventing him. Yeah.
Strong Black Clover on top of him. Let's see what he goes for. Maybe he'll go for an elevated position. I'm surprised he isn't throwing more ground strikes from here.
Right.
He's in a good position against the cage to deliver that left hand. Little knee to the arm action.
See if he's able to free that hand up.
Soften up those triceps. That was to the head. Looked accidental, but I guess we're not going to call anything on it.
Yeah, it looks like official, I'm about to say, may have a stand up here.
I think they're going to stand him, yeah. Yep. And that's a good call.
Here we go, back underway. Another big takedown attempt and a score for Black Clover here. Straight to the back. Just manhandling Weaver here.
Right to the mounted position, back to the back.
Looking at about 45 seconds left here in round one.
Weaver looking to retain his guard.
Nice ground and pound of work here from Black Clover in between transitions.
Weaver hanging on that head still. He's got to get up there. Looks like he's just going to let him back up.
I don't think Black Clover wants to let him stand.
He doesn't seem too interested with playing the guard game. We might see Pedrino stand them up here.
10 seconds left in the first round. I feel like we've yet to see Weaver throw a real
I haven't seen him throw a punch.
Yeah, we've yet to see any actual strikes come from Weaver. I understand, like you said, the feinting and the faking. However, we haven't seen any production.
And that's my point. That's what gives your opponent confidence. When you're using those feints and fakes, but you use them to set them up something real that hurts, that stings, right? Now there's that caution. Now they see your level changes, now they see your feints or fakes, and they react to it, which is what you want.
Right.
But if you're standing in front of someone and you're gun shy, that's different. You're going to take your confidence away from yourself, you're going to give him it, and then he's going to start throwing his own shots, takedowns like we've seen.
We'll see if he's able to actually fire off here because, I mean, he does have a height advantage. There's a reach advantage there. It's all there for him for the taking. He just needs to capitalize on the situation. You know, if he's able to maintain a safe distance where he can actually throw some strikes here with Marquez, I think he might be in a better position because from what we've seen in the ground game, Black Clover just has the upper hand, and I don't think that's going to do much for his advantage.
Pedrino doing his thing, making sure everybody's safe here before going to war. We got the glove touch, and we're on.
Round two underway. And beautiful takedown from Black Clover. I mean, picture perfect suplex. And Marquez does have a jiu-jitsu background. Like we mentioned before, competed at Combat Quest Jiu-Jitsu events.
Rolling for the knee bar here. The leg's heavy, though. I'm not sure if he'll be able to bring that out, but that's definitely the incentive here. He's going to try and open his hips up, lengthen the back, take the leg away, go for the knee bar, but Clover's doing the right thing, staying heavy on top. It's a little bit of a dangerous position right here for him. He's going to have to clear that knee line. He's doing the right thing. He's turning the right direction. But ultimately, again, he's got to clear that knee line.
Nice job there by Black Clover. I mean, great job.
And he's returning his own shots now, getting that momentum back from that attempted submission. Being real heavy on top, good consistent pressure. That's hard to deal with when you're on bottom.
Right.
You're not just carrying your own weight, you're carrying the weight of the person on top of you as well. Some ground strikes. He's telling the ref that he's holding his gloves. The ref is standing them up. Weaver's got to be feeling that lactic acid built up in his body right now from holding both of them up. Right back to the kicks. I would like to see some punches come from him. Ooh, nice body kick from Clover.
Big shots
and
coming
he's
in.
pursuing him against Cage.
Oh, a
nice
big
head
kick landed in there, and
I
this
think
could
that
be
rocked
the
him a little
end.
bit.
This could be the end of the fight here.
Pedrino's definitely taking a close look. This fight could get stopped at any moment. He's in a bad position.
And Black Clover not letting up.
He's not blocking too many of these shots, but they're not the hardest shots. We'll see. Pedrino's giving him a real interested look. This could stop any second if he doesn't improve his position. And
That's it.
It's on.
That's it.
That's it from the main event.
And still the champion, Black Clover. I mean, just a dominating performance from Marquez. Black Clover Forest moving on undefeated, 5-0 now, and still the champion.
You know, if I'm Weaver's coach, I'm telling him, you know, I'd like to see you do some more boxing. I'd like to see you do some more sparring with coaching, because you can't be gun shy in the sport. You got to let the hands go. If you can't let your hands go, you got to work on them until you can.
Right.
Or alternatively, you have to have setups for aggressive grappling. You have to be able to get him to the ground, pass that guard, get to the back, and finish him.
And we saw the finish here from Marquez Forest. I mean, just staying aggressive. He stayed consistent, and he did a fantastic job all the way through the fight to stay perfect at 5-0.
That's my buddy Jordan Moore up there, also a Marine veteran, black belt under the Gracie Tampa Toolage.
Jordan Moore, if I'm not mistaken, the current Vigilant MMA heavyweight Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu champion.
Yes, sir.
If I remember correctly. And here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2 minutes and 36 seconds into the second round. By referee stoppage for strikes, your new